Okay, so we're back here with Roughkast.
Hey.
We're going in a second round with this because the first round was a complete debacle with the audio. So just introduce yourselves again.
Go ahead, Nick.
I'll go first. Hi, I'm Nick Calderara. I'm the drummer and fellow lead singer of Roughkast.
And I'm Joey Campanello. I am the other lead singer and guitar player of Roughkast.
Now, you guys have been touring around Texas.
A little bit.
A little bit. And I know last time I saw you, you were going around, different little college
Doing
towns.
a promo tour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did that go?
It went really well. We were starting to get a lot of interest from colleges around here. We booked a gig at SMU, and we have a few other colleges interested, like San Antonio and stuff like that. Still trying to get a gig here at Arlington, talking to some people about that. But yeah, and obviously you guys, from the trip, you guys started playing our music on the radio too, which was pretty sweet. So yeah, so we got some stuff out of it. It's pretty cool.
Of the colleges that you went to visit, still what was like one of the crazier experiences going to them?
I don't know if we really had any crazy experiences. Did we?
Well, we're having a radio interview.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty crazy for us. We were pretty
for
excited.
a band that hasn't really been around for too long. Yeah, no, it's just cool, like all the interest that we've been getting. We've only been around, we like started the band the beginning of this year, and we already have our first album out. It's called Start a Ruckus, available at Amazon.com and Pandora and Spotify, a store near you. But yeah, so it's just been really cool, just like the positive response that we've been getting from everybody, which is pretty sweet. Yeah.
What are some big time plans, coming up for you guys?
Just kind of breaking into the college scene for the most part right now. We really think that that's the best way to build up the band, kind of getting in with the local colleges and seeing with there, because there's kind of a built-in audience for the most part. So, people don't generally just come and see your shows just if you're playing some random club, but if they're already at the college or whatever and be like, hey, there's a band playing, let's go down and see them. So, we have a lot of high hopes for that, and we got a lot of stuff lined up for next year, so that we're looking forward to next year.
Seems like everybody's lining up bands for springmester and the summer, and so we're just being patient and paying our dues at the moment.
Yeah. And it's cool because we've done a lot for a band that hasn't been around for very long either. We did the we got an album out for one thing, but then we were finalists in Hard Rock Rising, Battle of the Bands. That was really cool. We got to play at Hard Rock Cafe twice when we'd only been a band for like 4 months, something like that.
We started February. We played at Hard Rock at
yeah. So,
March.
and then we got to play Lone Star Talent Competition to an encore. That was really cool. And Fitzgerald's and, just a bunch of other places. So, yeah, we're happy with our progress this year, and we're just looking forward to big things next year.
All right. And, on the road for that X amount of hours, how many miles does either one of your cars, have right now?
Mine's got 20,000 on it.
And
But it's brand new.
It's
brand new.
Last year.
Like it's barely a year old, and it's got 20,000 miles on it. So
a lot,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's because it's a brand new car. Everybody likes to ride in it. So.
And it's a new car, so I want to drive everybody. But yeah. Let's talk about the music.
Let's talk about the music.
Let's talk about the music.
We UTA Radio put in 6.
6, that's what you said, yeah. 6 of songs.
6 out of the 10.
But I think last time we came here, you asked us about what was kind of our
inspiration,
biggest song or whatever.
Yeah, biggest song. I think.
Do You Want to Dance?
Yes.
Do You Want to Dance is one of our big ones.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Do You Want to Dance is kind of just a fun song that I want to, a lot of the songs that we write kind of have, all these deeper meanings and, all these things and whatnot, and I was just I just want to write a fun song that people can dance to, and I really love, old school kind of rock and roll 60s surfer music kind of stuff, and the way people dance that, mashing the potatoes and all that stuff. And so I kind of wrote that just with the drum beat in mind, the boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, ba, boom, ba, ba, and I just kind of wrote a kind of almost like a corrupted surfer riff over it, and we just came up with the song, and we got a really good response to it. Everybody really liked it. People like to dance to it. They think it's catchy and everything.
Annoyingly catchy.
So that's a song we've had a lot of really positive response from, and it's a ton of fun to play as well. What other songs are people like really resonating with? Little Rain Cloud.
Little Rain Cloud. That's another.
Are you guys playing Little Rain Cloud on the?
Yeah. Well, I've heard it.
You've heard it on the? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually. I haven't heard any of our songs on the radio yet. Nick's heard it. Nick's heard like 4 or 5
I've heard
times.
a song on the radio.
And every time I listen to the UTA radio, I'm like, they're not playing it.
Well, then again, it's also through like our super secret automation.
Oh.
So it gets mixed in, you know.
But Little Rain Cloud was is like kind of just like a fun. I just wanted to do a fun like clean electric guitar song, and the story behind that one is like you have all these songs where people are talking about like, oh, my sunshine, you're my sunshine and everything. And I'm originally from England, actually. Sorry guys, I don't have an accent. It's been 12 years. But like I never got the love of like rain and clouds and cold weather out of my system. So for me, like if I was in love with a girl or whatever, she wouldn't be my sunshine. She would be like my little rain cloud because I love the rain and everything. And so I just thought it'd be fun to write like a love song with just kind of a different spin on it like that. So that's where Little Rain Cloud came from.
It's funny because I'm the one that sings it, but
Yeah.
I'm from the beach. So.
Nick has a prettier voice than me. So it's like, it's a love song. Nick, you should sing it.
So I feel like I'm lying. It's like, I love the ocean.
I come from the dreary, cold, rainy land of England, and he comes from the sunny beaches of Hawaii.
In South Florida.
So there's a lot of contrast in this band.
But it works.
It does. Yeah, I think it does.
Yin and yang.
Yeah, we play off of each other really well. I mean, that's kind of why we started this in the first place. He just came over to jam a couple times, and we just slowly kind of became a band. I was kind of like, hey, do you want to be in a band? And he was like, I don't know. And then little by little,
You had to woo me.
I had to woo him.
And then finally, it became the sound.
Yeah, and then
of
it just
the-
became
And
this.
then we did the Kickstarter. Got the money for the album.
Yeah, that's right. Talk about the experience with Kickstarter.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun mainly because of the videos that we made for it. We did this just like crazy, silly video where we were like dressed up in like smoking jackets and with like bubble pipes and things like that. And talking like, oh, hello, this is our Kickstarter video. And we just had a lot of fun with it, And with the videos, we did like constant like random funny video updates. They're all on our YouTube page. You can find us on YouTube. We have a channel on there. Roughkast Rocks. It's the channel. And I lost my train of thought. Kickstarter. Yeah. So and it was just really cool because a lot of our friends, since we we didn't have a whole lot of fans at the time. A whole lot of our friends and family just came together who really believed in what we were doing. And really wanted to help us out, came through, and we made over it, and we got to do the album, but we ended up having to spend way over the amount because recording takes a lot longer than we thought it would. But it's cool because we have a product that we're really proud of, and the whole recording process was a lot of fun, a lot different than you might think. There's a lot of just sitting around and watching the engineer go poof, 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 getting that one snare hit to sound perfect or whatever. So, but it was a lot of fun. We had a really good time. So the whole Kickstarter process and the recording the album and everything was really cool.
How much was raised again?
3,700, something around there.
Yeah, like that. And we had a goal of 2,000. So, yeah, we went over it, which was really cool. No, we had a goal of 3,000. So we went over it by 700.
Yeah, and then how much did the album? It was like.
The album ended up costing us like $4,000 to make or something.
It was like 3,000. Then we made.
I don't remember
CDs
how much it cost to make it. At some point, we were just like, "Here, take our money."
Which apparently was actually not that
anymore.
expensive as recording goes.
Well, we were doing it. We were trying to do it as economically as possible as well. So we like recorded all the instruments. We recorded all the instruments for the whole album in 21 hours. 21 hours. So we just did like boom, knocked out all the drum tracks, and then boom, knocked out all the rhythm guitar, and then I went back and I did the bass and the lead guitar. Yeah, so yeah, we just laid it all down in 21 hours. It was the mixing that takes forever, you know. It's just getting everything to sound right the way you want it to and whatnot. So, yeah.
And luckily, I didn't screw up on Stepping Stones.
The one acoustic one acoustic song that we have on there. That was all Nick, by the way. That's a Nick song on the album. Figured I should let him have something. What did you get out of the recording experience, Nick?
I played the drums, and they were like, "That sounds pretty good." And I was like, "Good, it's your turn." It was really.
And then I
boring
had to
for
play
me.
everything else.
Like, because there was the very beginning, I played drums for like the first day, and then like 4 days after that, it was just guitars, and then I didn't do
Guitar,
anything
bass,
for vocals
and
until
then finally we did.
so
vocals.
I was there like just like
hanging out, saying
I'm here for
that
moral
guitar track
support.
sounded like crap. Do it again.
How'd that sound? Sure,
We try to be honest with each other.
And then our manager, who's even more honest.
Brutally so.
Yeah.
But that's why he's our manager and he produced the album as well. My dad, actually, Larry Campanello. He's been awesome. He's been in the business like since he was 10 or something like that, like in and out of bands. He's been playing guitar for a long time.
What all has he played in?
Oh, just a bunch of like bands. Like when he was a kid, he used to play in bands like around Galveston because that's where he's from. So he grew up playing all around Galveston in clubs, doing gigs here and there. And then, you know, when he got older, he played in gigs all through college, doing like cover stuff and everything. And he was in a few bands when he was older. And then when we moved over to England, he was involved a lot on the producing side of things and music stuff there, producing albums for people and stuff like that. So yeah, he really knows he has a great ear for stuff. Like I trust his ear completely when it comes to music, and yeah, he's a great manager as well because he'll pester someone until they give us a gig. Just call him 10 times, like hey. So that's a great trait to have in a manager. So yeah, we're really blessed to have him.
All right. Is there anything else you want to add at the end?
Oh, just if you guys like rock and roll, all kinds of different types of rock and roll, check us out. We're Roughkast.
With a K.
With a K.
Otherwise, you'll get a picture of a wall or something.
Roughkast. Rub the wall.
A really rocky wall.
You're like, well, I don't get it.
And yeah, you can find us on Facebook, Roughkast or roughkast.com. Our debut album, Start a Ruckus, is out right now. You can find it on Bandcamp, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes.
Soon to be Pandora.
Soon to be on Pandora as well. So yeah, and drop us a line on Facebook and let us know what you think.